And welcome back to another edition of Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Today we're continuing along with the relatively new WOD called Forlorn. It's a 12-map WOD that was released recently. This is map 6, Smelter Engine. This is a challenging map. There are damaging floors, lots of crushers, spider mastermind, gaggle of archfiles, whole bunch of tough stuff. But it's definitely a doable map with some practice. I hope to be able to show you the best way to go about it. There's also some tough secrets to find. I do expect to be able to show you how to find those. The game is powered by GZDoom using the Doom 2 Hell on Earth platform. And as always, we're playing on the ultra-violence difficulty setting in order to get 100% in all three of these categories. There are 103 kills to be had, 4 secrets to find, 47 items to pick up. So as we approach the door, it will nicely open, but we will not take the bait. There is a teleporter here, and like that train car map, yeah, first secret is right at the beginning. Go ahead, stay off the black path though, because it's damaging floor. And now with the Berserk pack, there are going to be some pinkies that are going to come over and try to give us the bitey bite. And that is that. So let's go ahead now. Okay. Well, I've never been particularly good at strafe running, but we can try and fail horribly. What are you going to do? I guess I'll try one more time, at most, and then heck with it. All right, there we go. So now, hit the switch. And now this is right back where we started. The door is open for us, and now we can descend. It's a long drop, but descend to the right because there is a regular shotgun here. If you're a pistol starter, you're going to need that. We're faced first with a couple of pinkies, two imps to the right, and the rest are some zombie men to the left. But the other problem is we have a revenant just in the distance who will occasionally fire. So you definitely have to keep your eyes open and ready. So let's try to dispose of the zombie men. I mean, they will take some pot shots. Looks like we've cleared everybody out at this point, so that's pretty good. And there's the revenant. He spotted us. We'll just wait for that last rocket to go. Now let's go ahead. We grab these rockets here and make our way here. We can go inside and grab the rockets, but don't hit the switch to get the rocket launcher yet. There's a good reason for that. We'll have to just wait a little bit. If we do press the switch right now, about 8 Mancubi will appear, and we just don't want to deal with them this very second. We're going to try to dispose of them using those crushers to the right. Keep in mind there are a couple of Hell Knights in the distance. You can see one just fired at us. So now what we have here are a bunch of crushers. They are pretty nasty, but there are also 3 lost souls. Sometimes they come over the top. Let's hope that they come over this way. I don't see them yet. There's also a couple of revenants just beyond. So what we're likely going to have to do is race past everybody and go right up those stairs. Try to hit a few gunners along the way. Okay, well here's another lost soul. There is another one. I guess it's just playing hide and go seek. Try to take the turn because a rocket is going to be coming your way. This room has 4 imps. So what we're hoping for here, yeah, is some infighting with these characters. Well, that worked out reasonably well. There's still another... There's still another revenant at least down there, maybe 1 or 2. Ooh, that was close. Oh, looks like the shotgunner's been taken out, so that's good. Still have a few rounds of our regular shotgun. Not a ton of ammo, but there's a place we can go get it in a moment. Get more in a moment. Boy, this revenant is exceptionally resilient. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, I'm starting to wonder if he would ever drop. Okay, well, the pinky we can take care of with our fists. We don't have to worry about ammo for that. Let's take a peek around. Let's go ahead now and just press that button and step out for a moment. Because inside, where those Hell Knights are, they are now being disposed of by crushers. That's the point, actually, of that switch. So let's go ahead and pick up the ammo. Always nice. Take care of the pinky. And I guess even with our regular just little pistol, I guess we can take care of a few zombie men lying around. There's a few up on that higher level up there. I guess we can use our shotgun for the imp. So that clears out this area. We have not reached or released, I guess, the Mankey Buy. So there's a secret around the corner here. I'm going to wait a minute to get to it. Or maybe I'll get to it now, actually. Why don't we just go ahead? I'll show you. Right here, there's a switch. Yeah, you wouldn't normally be looking through the damaging floor, but indeed you'll have to. Yeah, that's always nice. Nice supercharge. Okay, so now we're going to head back. Do not get crushed by the crusher. It's best to take a little bit of damage with your feet. Now, as soon as you release the switch, you're going to get 8 of them coming in, and they're going to teleport, including in front of you, so you hope not to take too much, if any, damage. I took a little bit. Now, we do want to lure them as quickly as possible here, because we don't want to be standing here all day while they get off by the crushers, but it's a great saver of ammo. So I suppose if we kind of balance between them being able to see us and then approaching, as you know, they won't fire unless they see us, but they will come. There's a few in there. I mean, we can definitely fire some rockets, but the timing of it is very tricky, as you can see. Not that easy to get inside there. We definitely don't have the super shotgun in this map, which does kind of stink. Now, we do want them to come, and we don't want them to take too much time, but they need to be disposed of. Unfortunately, we have some laggards by the looks of it. Yeah. Normally, they're a lot more eager to come this way. I apologize for the bit of the less than exciting video. I guess what we could do is we can pick up a little bit of ammo just by running across here. Try not to take too much damage. That kind of replenishes a little bit. I don't think there's many left. There's still a few, though. Okay, I think this should be the last one. Looks like he's got the squishy squish on the way. Okay, thank you for your patience. I know that's not the most exciting, but it is the most efficient. Let's go ahead and grab the box of rockets while we're here. We did get that secret. Now, as we race across here with these crushers, there will be a couple of arachnotrons and gunners and so forth that will teleport in, along with a couple of specters and a Hell Knight or two. So we're just going to basically try to make our way, if you can believe it, over to where, yes, Her Majesty is situated. Try to take cover. As you can see, she can definitely get us. And we're not going to use our newly acquired plasma rifle, because we're going to want to save that for later. But it's not going to be, if you can believe it, it's not going to be for the Spider Mastermind. We're going to eventually get the blue key, and that blue key is going to open up that door and will give us access to a switch that allow us to take care of the Spider Mastermind without firing a shot. Alright, so that's one arachnotron, and that's two. That's how I like to take care of them. It's the most efficient way. Try to strafe run your way across. It's not that easy. Of course, it's a pretty far distance. Now, let's try to go ahead and collect our goodies here without getting torn apart by the Spider Mastermind. There are some imps, and there will be some revenants and shotgunners up there, so we need to be careful. So there's a lot of enemies to worry about at the beginning. Oop, don't want to get stuck here. That's less than good. right. Well, it looks like they're taking care of each other in a way. So we'll let them play around with the Spider Mastermind. That suits me fine. We have bigger problems coming up in a minute anyway. There we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to just press the door. It will not open, but it will release more enemies, including a archvile, which we desperately want to get rid of quickly. That was really terrible timing. I got stuck on the wall here. That is disappointing, because I really had that. Oh, well. Dodge better than I've dodged. How's that for some advice? Good lord, I'm at 40%. That's just terrible. That's assuming I even survive this part. Oh, brother. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab some health. Might as well. And the blue key, let's not forget that. And we're going to go ahead and just grab, it's right here somewhere, the rad suit. Because we're going to go ahead and get the next secret, which is hidden behind here. Yeah, it's a mega armor, which is nice. So let's go ahead, pick up any health that we didn't need to pick up before, because we definitely do now. On either side of these crushers, there are some health packs and some rockets. So we go ahead and do that. Now let's see here. What we're going to try to do is we're trying to provoke... No, not yet. Okay. I guess I have to go down and actually... I think the triggering event is you get up here, which is now what you can do with the blue key. And you kind of make your way over here. You can grab supercharge, but do not enter yet. We have business to take care of. First item of business will be the Spider Mastermind, because we don't like her. So let's go ahead and off her nicely. Let's just wait a moment, because the crusher, as you can see, is coming, but she can still fire, so we have to be careful. Okay. So the other area we can do is we were going to go, when we took the blue elevator, I guess, or lift, it'll lead us to an area with a whole bunch of revenants and hell knights and an archvile. And I like to try, it's not easy, because I think the archvile, if you think the archvile can't get us from here, that's what I would have thought, but it seems like it can. So we're going to have to kind of dodge away somewhere else, wondering really what would be the best area to get rid of the being hit by the archvile. It's not an easy place to hide from. There goes the Spider Mastermind. What we're worried about now is being obliterated by the archvile. I'm hoping the archvile will come over here. Oh, looks like I found a spot. That should do it. Okay. And now we can just fire a little bit more, take care of these Hell Knights. Because when we enter that area, it's going to be an awful lot more civilized. Still going to be some revenants, still going to be chain gunners, but it's not going to be as terrible. So why don't we go ahead, dispose of the Hell Knight. Okay. So we're going to head back now, carefully, of course, through these crushers. It's never fun, but if you avoid them, it's fun. As you can hear, there are still more enemies in there. I think I left behind some ammo. I might as well go ahead. I think the best approach is the rocket launcher. Just have to be careful you don't fire directly into your own face, really. Oh, sounds like there are a couple of arguments going on. There we go. And that's the other... a chain gunner. There's another chain gunner around the corner down there. But first, yeah, there it is. Okay. So there's the Revenant. And there's the other chain gunner. It'd be nice to have a chain gun, I'm going to be honest. Let's go ahead and grab these rockets, always nice. Health or stim packs, I guess, if you need it. And what's remaining now are a couple of Hell Knights. So why don't we go ahead and introduce ourselves to them, impolitely, of course. Okay, I wasn't sure if I was able to actually reach the Hell Knight. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and get back to our regularly scheduled shotgun. Let's go ahead here. Of course, we're going to press the switch. It's going to lead us to really what is the final melee area. But we have two of these switches to press. There's the second one, and of course it's up a lava walk. Always fun. Collect all the goodies. So how are we doing now? Yeah, we have 3 out of the 4 secrets. And now what we're going to do is we enter the final melee area. If you're really short on rockets, there's some rockets there, of course. Do not go inside. Make a hard right. This is a hard a secret to find. Now, the Spider Mastermind is just a ball of goo in there somewhere. She's been entirely pressed out. But yeah, we do want to grab that Mega Armor. And that would be the 4th secret. Now we have all the items and all the secrets. So what remains are 4 Revenants. And, I don't know, is it 4? Well, how many enemies do I have left? 8? Yeah, so it looks like 4 and 4. Revenants and Archviles. I like to take the enemies individually as they come. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to gently slide out, not go in because it locks behind us. Repeat the process for the other Revenant. And now what we're going to do is we're going to have to get ready. We're not going to go too far because if we go too far, by the way, this will lock behind us. We're going to trigger 2 Revenants. They're just going to get revived anyway. We don't want to trigger them, but we do want to fire an unholy amount of rockets at the Archviles, who will be coming momentarily. Here they come. Oop. Yes, I say do grab that plasma rifle. And that should be the 4. Yes, we do only have 2 Revenants, or enemies in this case, 2 Revenants left. So let's go ahead. If we had peeked our head around any further, these 2 Revenants would have come out to play, which we don't want. So we're going to go ahead and dispose of them gently. And that should be it. Yeah, looks like we're done. So we're just going to pick up all the goodies, because why not? We have the goodies, we might as well pick them up. Looks like that's the rest. So let's head towards the exit, which is right here. Let's just hit that switch. Now this will take you back at the beginning in case you left something behind. Maybe you dropped your keys or your phone. You can go ahead and take that teleporter back, but that doesn't apply to us here. We've done okay. Let's do a final count. Yes, all 111 kills, all 4 secrets, and all 47 items. You know what that means, indeed. We're done. And that is a very challenging, very complicated, lots going on Smelter Engine. And that's map 6 from Forlorn. It's a bit of a crazy map. It takes a little while to kind of figure out the best strategy. I hope I was able to show it. A couple of things to note about the crushers and the strategy with the Mancubot. They appear at the same time as you grab that rocket launcher, and there's really nowhere to run. So my recommendation is you grab it when you've cleared out the area in front first, so you have a hold point for them. And then you lure them all, frankly, into the crusher, unless you get bored of that and you can use your rockets. The secrets were not very easy to find, I got to tell you, but I'm hoping that I gave you some good tips and tricks for that. An extra challenging part was where you take the blue key elevator up, and you can, once you descend into that room, all those enemies I shot from the corner, where I took care of the Archvile with the rocket launcher from below, all of those enemies would have been in there at the same time. It's a complete slaughterhouse. So do try to take care of them on the side, like I did, which only leaves a couple of Revenants, a couple of Hell Knights, and a Chain Gunner or 2, no Archvile, and none of the other enemies. It's very important to do that. Anyway, that's my recommendation. I hope you did enjoy the video. It's tough, but I hope you enjoyed the strategy, a little bit of humor along the way, and I hope you got some good tips and tricks. If so, hit that subscribe button. You won't miss any further videos I upload. That's it for Classic Doom Walkthroughs. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.